All right, Shalom. Call Haloyim wa Hawad la Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honor be unto the head elders, the apostles and bishops, a great millstone, and Shalom to you, Hakim out there, and like mine. Uplift this word in name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth. Welcome to another Proverbs of the day, where we get wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and prophecy through the wisest man to live of his time, King Solomon. And it's Proverbs 11. Contrast the upright and the wicked. Verse 1, a false balance is abomination to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but a just weight is his delight. And the way the American economic system is set up is a false balance because it's not backed by anything. It's just fiat currency. All right. Excuse me, some allergies going on here. Bear with me. All right. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. All right. And that's what the so-called white man has, man. He has pride. But look at what's going on as we speak. He's being put to shame because his wickedness is coming to the forefront. It says, but with the lowly is wisdom. With humility comes wisdom, like the NLT says. And this so-called white man doesn't have humility, man. All right. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. And that's what the majority of the people in America are. They're perverse. All right. They're wayward, weird, just carnal and vain as hell. So they're going to be destroyed. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. That's right. Just like it says in James, the 5th chapter, your riches are cankered. Your gold and silver is moth-eaten. All right. The cry of the laborers is coming to the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, which is the Lord of armies. That's the Israelites, the laborers that this so-called white man has in captivity. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. That's self-explanatory. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. An hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. That's right. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perish, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. And does not the so-called white man, the Edomites, don't they despise you Jakes? All right, because why? Their forefather in their spirit, they know, or they're carrying out the actions, all right, and the hatred that they harbor towards you Israelites, because their forefather sold the birthright, all right, for a morsel of meat, as it speaks of in Genesis and in Hebrews, the 12th chapter. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. And that's what you want to be. You want to be of a faithful spirit. All right? Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Just like it says, when there is no vision, the people perish. Well, we got the vision here at Great Millstone through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We got the prophecies, the understanding of these prophecies according to the scriptures. So we're going to call on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is that strong tower, and we're going to be safe. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth suretyship is sure. Let's read it in the NLT. There is danger in putting up security for a stranger's debt. It's safer not to guarantee another person's debt. All right, and this is what the so-called white man has done. He's put everybody in debt through his false balance system, which he's going to introduce a new one, a digital one. And the elect ain't going to fall for it. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. As righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. They that are of a froward heart are abomination to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But such as are upright in their way are his delight. Popular verse here. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Yeah, because you got a lot of these jakes, the tribes, man, all right, joined with the so-called white man. All right, all of the tribes, man, they're joined unto the philosophy and the wickedness of the so-called white man. As a jewel of gold in the swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Yeah. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. And that's what we waiting on, because we know for a surety that this world is wicked. Like it says in 1 John 5. We know that we are of the Most High, but the whole world lieth in wickedness, man. So the wrath of the Lord resides over this place. All right. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. NLT says, give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy and lose everything. Yep. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. Yeah, man. We are the liberal soul. You know? And we're being constantly watered by these scriptures, by the Holy Spirit. We're getting with our head apostles and bishops. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. You see that? He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind, and the fool shall be a servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. And that's what we're doing. We're winning souls through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. All right, with this tree of life, which is this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures, that we're in between the covenants of the new and the old and new, to where we can be redeemed under the order of Melchizedek to receive the new bodies, salvation, everlasting life. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more the wicked and the sinner. Right? It says that all throughout the scriptures. All right? If judgment starts at our house first, how much more the wicked and the sinner, man? All right, so that's been Proverbs 11, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor again to the head elders, the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Lord willing, you edified. Till next one. Shalom.